Hello everyone, and welcome to Fleet's Sunday streaming. We're back in Rule the Waves. Now, I don't know why the previous stream was removed by the gods of YouTube. I received no notification or reason as to why. It's just gone from this world. Welcome to Fleet's... Oh, my mic is really off kilter, isn't it? Funnily enough, it's bizarre. I don't know quite why it's acting the way it is, but I suppose I'll have to bear with it. Let me just see if I can't fiddle with it a little bit, see if I can't get the good old audio qualities what we'd like. Now, if it's bizarre, I don't know why it's doing that. Don't know if there's two well, I don't know if there's two things. I'll just see about... let me see if I can actually... Shouldn't be a filter on. Don't think. No. Strange. That's bizarre, that is. My mic sounds like I'm in another room somewhere. That's unfortunate. Oh, let me just very quickly do a... Hello? Hello? Oh, that is weird. That's really weird. Oh, no, it's not. It just seems fine. Well, I don't know what's going on there, folks. For some reason, I can't seem to replicate the... effect. I don't understand why my mic is suddenly being weird just while I'm streaming. I'll have to see what's going down in future. But for now, here we are. We're back again with Rule the Waves. So yeah, here we are. With Rule Waves. It's very good. We've got the chat here on the right, so I'm ready to receive all of the chats down here. So let's get cracking with the battle division. I don't know where it is, but I think it went into Harbour because we didn't find anything. Are they? Apparently enemy ships are near. Don't know where they are, but they're near. But never mind, it's not that big of a deal. We'll just do with what we've got. And hope for the best. There we go. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Pretty much everything you could want. And more. And, well, we didn't find anything, but they didn't sink anything, so we win. Still the same war with Japan from last time, if any of you remember it. We've got some more ships working up, sending them now to Northeast Asia to bolster our forces. Some of our older cruisers are still in Northeast Asia. Most of our older ones still in Northern Europe, and one is in the Baltic. Only one of the old buggeteers is left, sadly. And we desperately need a fresh injection of new armoured cruisers. I'm hoping the Varig class will be done soon. And the Voins are also being constructed, which is basically the Varigs, but with a bit of extra armour plate. 2 of them. There's the Floras, which are designed to be a relatively cheap, effective class of cruiser. They basically take the Reinder's principle and attempt to add a lot of speed and slightly more protection, and a little bit more in the way of firepower. Which is not a bad thing. Japan has more armoured cruisers than we do right now in theatre. It's a problem. It's one of the places where we have suffered quite significant losses. 4 armoured cruisers since the war began. It's actually really quite significant. So we need to really rectify that as best we can. Yeah, Montana, I'm aware. I don't know why it's happening. I've tried to mess with it and figure it out, but I don't quite know why it's happening. Let me just see if that fixes it. I don't know if it does. But yeah. Oh, it is. I do sound like a horrible Dalek. It's weird. I don't know why it's doing this. It shouldn't be. I don't sound like it normally on other things. It's weird. Let me just see if I can fiddle with it for a second. Let me just see. Do I sound like it on Discord at all? I don't know whether I do or not. It's weird. It's one of those weird things. Go bring the image back. There. Marvellous. Alright, there. So let me just do a quick check. Hello, testing. 1 second, folks. I'm just going to do something. Because I feel like something's not quite right here, so just give me a brief second. It's one of these weird things that I don't quite know. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, it's not coming through on Discord, which is weird. So it must be something to do with my streaming software, but I can't think why. It's weird. So, oh wait, there's two of me now. So now there's an echo. Okay, so that's weird. How about now? Do I sound a bit weird? How do I sound now, Montana? Like you're the sound effects guy right now. You're helping me sort through this mess. So you have a duty here to help. Two of me now. So now there's an echo. Okay, so that's weird. How about now? Sound deep voiced. Well, that's not confusing at all. Alright. So, why is that having a problem? Then, is it because of this? What if how about now? How am I coming through now? At all? Alright. So, why? It's a weird thing, I don't quite know. Having a problem. Then, is it because of this? What if how about now? How am I coming through now? Ah, I think we fixed it, folks. I think we fixed it. I think we're alright. Hey, there we go, we fixed it. Hooray, hooray. We've managed to fix it. That's weird, I don't know why that was doing that, but, well, hey-ho, there you go, we're alright. Okay, back to work. Back to work clobbering the Japanese. Of course, they're declining the battle. Oh, let's hope they accept this battleship engagement so we can actually give them the business. Germany has sent us an armoured cruiser to support us, which is very nice of them. Thank you, Germany, for your support. I will always wear it. Ah, there we go. We're back to normal. Alright, so 3 battleships. Usual standard fare. Find and engage the Japanese and give them a clobbering. Oh my lord, they're right there. Right, lads, get them. Cross their T. Smack them up. Smack them up. Give them the taste of the old business. Come on. Come on, that's it. More of their battleships destroyed. Doesn't matter if they have all the armoured cruisers in the world then. Because then we will have rapidly succeeded in annihilating them. Come on. Like, if we can blockade the Japanese, that's it. We've got them. Can't do anything then, we've got him. Come on, boys, that's it. Keep hitting them. Come on. Come on. Fire, damn you, fire! Fire, fire, fire! Oh, poor old Borodino, she's getting She's on fire, bless her, but she'll be alright, I'm sure. It's causing a drop in speed that's not really acceptable. Come on! These tiny Japanese diminutives are just... They run all the time and I can't pin them down and sink them. Next generation of battleships absolutely has to have an 18 knot top speed. It's essential. We need that speed advantage because they are just getting away. Oh, Bardino has sadly... Oh god, her fires are beginning to rage. Good god, yes, yes, she will be detached. She is in dire need of a bit of R&R. I mean, she ideally needs to stop and put the fires out, ideally. Still, the Padova and the Petropavlovsk will keep firing. They'll keep giving as good as we're getting. Because even then, they still outmass the Fuso class by themselves that are in this fight. And then we get closer and enable our guns to do their work. You just need one of the Fusos to actually just break off and be slowed. Yep, I think we've got one of them. Yep, there she is. Come on, you will break off from your fellows. You will be sunk. Yes. Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. Way to take one for the team there, Petropavlovsk. Good on ya. It's alright, Padova can finish the job. We've managed to actually sink the Fuso because it's going to be in a bad way. It can't run now. It's being pounded by light guns and heavy guns. It's basically dead. Ramming damage is not like torpedo damage. She'll be okay. She can limp away, but that Fuso is dead. That Fuso is very, very dead. Actually, let's have a look at what the Germans have sent us. The armoured cruiser Hertha. She's not a bad ship. A little bit light on the armour, but otherwise fine. There we go. Keep firing, boys. Bardino is about to be... Let's say, Bardino is about to either be lost or need some time in dry dock. She seems to be okay. Let me just have a look at her for you. Let's see. No, they're getting the fires under control. She was on fire 7. She's now on fire 3. So yeah, it looks like they are getting the fires under control. Just about. She's really structure damage, but the fires are being brought under control, I think. If we look, yeah, fire reduced by damage control. Yeah, they're bringing it under control, which is very, very good. I'm just gonna take a very quick look away to announce that I am live on the Discord. Once again, fleet is going to kill the world. Well, and back to the war we go. I think Montana's quite correct, though. I think Bordino is going to need some serious time in dry dock. But 2 damaged battleships for 1 sunk. My 2 battleships can come back into action. No! Fuck's sake, they got Petropavlovsk. The ram... Like, yeah, we sunk the Fuso, but Petropavlovsk got sunk by the ramming attack. God damn it. Well, we got one of the Fusos at least. That's something. That's really annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Let's see if we can't get that bloody cruiser at least. That Yakumo class as compensation. That's not really ideal. Yeah, that's not really ideal, the fact that... we've been forced to trade battleships like that. I'm not really happy with it. Because our battleships are much better than theirs, so the fact that we've lost one in an even trade, that's not really a satisfactory conclusion to the fight. That's actually really, really bad. As in, that's really, really bad. Knight 6831 doing what he does best. Where's that? Oh no, that's not evening yet. Yeah, the Fusos are breaking off while they're trying to. Yeah, they're changing course all the time. They're gonna lose me at the rate they're going. Still, the loss of Borodino stings. Sorry, not Borodino. Borodino's actually fine now. It's actually the loss of Petropavlovsk that really stings. That's 3 of those battleships we've lost in this theatre so far. I mean, yeah, we're sinking equivalent numbers of Japanese shipping, but it's not enough. And it's really genuinely not enough. Yes, Knight is replying to older streams, bless him, with clarifications. I'm like, oh dear. But yeah, Montana, it turns out you were right about one of my battleships being sunk. It just wasn't Petropavlovsk. It just wasn't Borodino, it was Petropavlovsk. All because that Japanese capital ship rammed her rather than just passing through her, which is really annoying. Okay, break away to the west and break contact. Let's get home. Yeah, Japan's gonna class that as a victory because they... Yeah, that stings. We're winning the war, but not decisively enough. At this point, it might be worth considering some form of negotiated peace. We've lost 4 battleships. 3 battleships so far. The Japanese have lost 4 battleships. Which is... And we've lost more armoured cruisers than they have. But their light cruiser fleet is just... It's basically gone. Yeah, we need more. So we've got our new battleships coming online. And our next step basically needs to be to add another 1,000 tons. And then squeeze 18 knots out of them. That's basically the only thing I'm changing. I'm not changing anything else. Might be able to squeeze... no, we'll just squeeze in 6-inch guns. There we go, that's fine. And that'll be the next ship. That'll be Rethisvan. And that ship will follow on in gradual fits and starts as the other ships are clearing the slipways. So building 4 battleships every build cycle, basically. And this will move us towards 18 knots. By which point the 16 knot ships will be retired to Europe. I had hoped the Germans would move more ships into the Far East, but apparently the German fleet is sitting at home, doing not much. And the Russian and Japanese fleets are pretty much sitting pier for pier right now, with 2 of the Pacific Fleet's battleships down for service. Okay. Hey! Well done. I clicked auto-resolve on a whim there, and I was quite correct. Yeah! There we go. Now we're winning it. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking on gas. Yeah, same about... You are right, Montana. Same about Petropavlovsk. Yeah, no, it is an absolute tragedy. It really, really is. Oh, due to an intelligence coup, we can ambush an enemy force. Okay, this is good. This could be good. Like, if you've got advice, Montan, like, I'm open to suggestions and stuff. Like, please, I am a forward-thinking admiral. We take suggestions from our subordinates and supporters. Oh, it's the last of the Bogatyrs. Polkan. All of her citizens have been sunk through random chance and unfortunate circumstance. But can she really punch above her weight here? She needs to. Like, she really, really needs to. Just hope that whatever we're killing is something worthwhile. Yep, it's one of those Albers. One of those really nasty... Oh no, sorry, not the Alba. The Albers aren't really nasty ships. It's the... Oh, yes. This is exactly what we want. A lone armoured cruiser on its own versus 3 of ours. With just 2 corvettes as escort. Which are more like unprotected cruisers. Oh god, this is exactly what we want. This could not have gone more perfectly. We could fall on this ship with 3 cruisers and just utterly annihilate it. And there is nothing it can do. Yeah, Polkan's gunners are just riddling Alba with 7-inch shellfire. She is just getting absolutely worked over. And there's very little she can do. Yeah, there we go. A few good hits. We're going to pull ahead of her now, be able to cross her T. Polkan and Grombo. Yeah, she's on fire. Yeah, I think this is it for her. Yeah, no, I think we've got her. Yep, there we go. She stopped, putting shell after shell into her. Oh, cool! There's Rinda, leadership of the Rinda-class cruisers with their big 7-inch guns. These are the most powerful protected cruisers in the world as it stands. They're actually probably better ships than the Alba class is. And the Alba class is an armoured cruiser. Well, hey, corvettes, come here. Come here, I'm gonna get you. Come here, come here, come here. I just want to talk to you. Show me your transit papers. Yeah, you're probably right. Problem is the 6-inch guns are way more. I'm working on transitioning to 18-knot fleet speed, but 6-inch guns are probably gonna have to wait for the next generation of Russian capital ships. So the one after the ones that are going to be laid down this year. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know your corvettes, you're not worth much, but still. I mean, any kills we can get at this point is worthwhile. It weakens Japan's ability to project power. Oh, that was a wipe. That was just an absolute wipe. Yeah, I think Japan is on the verge of a revolution. The army can have the funds if it thinks it can have a breakthrough, because honestly, things aren't moving navally very much in much manner at all. If we're going to be honest. There we go. First reinforcements have arrived. The first of our next generation of battleships has entered the fleet. Oh, there are two. Sadievich, which is this, and Estavi, which is this. Oh. But that's 16 knots, that's the problem. Whereas the rest vans are the 18 knot ships. What I might do is I'll build the Retz vans next, because I need a class of 18 knot ships for work in the Pacific, and then I'll transfer the 16 knot ships back to Europe. Because the job of the European fleet is to prevent blockade, basically. So there we go, that's all that. The Rinder class have arrived in Northeast Asia in force, which means that some of the older cruisers, like the Auroras, can now be released to raid Japanese shipping. Which is fantastic. Russian ship intercepts... Oh, Russian raider Svetlana. Okay. Well, if I'm raiding, then that means basically what I need to do is run. So where is she? She is there. Turn around, maximum speed, and let's book it. Because as a raider, your job is, well, not to be intercepted. Can we standardise on 13.5 inches of belt armour? Not really. I always like to armour my ships to resist their own guns. And just about that. Because anything else is wasting displacement. Hey! Well done, Germany. Germany sunk another Japanese armoured cruiser. Okay, yep, red span. Alright, so... we're going to order 4 of you. We're going to lay down 1 for now, but then we'll feed the others in as other ships come off the slips, which is fine. It's quite rare to see that, a program of ships built during the war. We've been at war for 38 months. That's 3 years, 4 years? Possibly more than that? Well, we've got our powerful cruisers, which are defending one of our convoys. These are our Orinda-class cruisers. They are proto-battle cruisers in 1900. Large armoured cruisers, certainly, perhaps, but proto-battle cruisers are a bit beyond us. I don't like building them anyway. What is it? It looks to be a light cruiser and a... Oh yeah, she's a Yakumo. She's no match for a Rinder class, let alone 2 of them. First we'll overhaul and sink the corvette that's with her. A single drive-by ought to be enough to sink it. And then Yakumo herself. There we go. Yep, that's it. You're not getting near our convoy. Nope. Sorry. No, you may not filter around us. Let the big 7-inch guns work you over. That's it. Come on. Die quietly. Come on. Come on. Don't run. 3 months, 3 years, 2 months. Jesus, that long. It's one of the longer early game wars I've ever had, funnily enough. Well, she's going to escape. Need to get back to the convoy. It's going to be a huge victory for us because they failed to sink any merchant ships. Which is going to sting for them, like, massively. Yep. Yeah, Japan is basically on the verge of revolution. There we go. Borodino and Padoba are absolutely have elite crews at this point. They're just absolutely having a whale of a time. Got the first of the Imperetsa Elizaveta Petronas working up in the Baltic. And the other 3 ships of that class will be coming down the slips very soon. Japanese ship. Okay, so same thing. It's one of our raiders, so we are not looking for a fight here. We are looking to... As soon as the enemy ship that intercepts us is spotted, we take note of where it is, we turn, and we take Billy Big steps in the other direction. Because we're a raider. You don't go looking for fights as a raider. Well, no, remember, the Russo-Japanese War lasted for about 4 years. Everyone forgets that. It's a fairly long conflict. There we go. I'm quite pleased we broke that off, because it means that these ships are free to continue to raid. I mean, it was an auxiliary, but I'd rather, you know, better safe than sorry. Hey! Well done! The Russian army's actually... That's the second time they've done that. I've twice given them resources, and twice the Russian army has kicked the Japanese's teeth in. Well done, lads. Well done. There we go. Second one of the ships is done, so the next Retisvan gets laid down. So that's 2 of those ships building. There we go. So they're basically repeats of the previous class, just with higher speed. And if we look across the world, you can see that ships have been trending up. So the German Braunschweig class, who are our allies, trending up towards 17 knots. Austrians have they've gone with 17 for one, but have gone back down to 16. The British started at 17. They have a class of ships that has 18 knots, the Majestics. Then they went back down to 17, and I presume their Ocean class will have 18 knots at least. The French, yeah, see, the French have done what we've done. The French have moved to 18 knots with the Justice class. Japan is still at 16. They've actually managed to commission some of the Mikases now, so we're up against proper pre-dreadnoughts, so we'll have to take care in future engagements. Because those are fairly capable of fighting our ships, actually, in a proper slugging match. So we'll have to be careful. The US is a really slow battle line. Italy, well, Italy is always speed. They've got some 90-knot pre-dreadnoughts. And the Spanish are stuck around 14, 15 with a bunch of antiquated old husks. Fleet battle. Okay, this is definitely going to include some of their Mikases, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take care here. But I think we can do it. Modding Dr. Clark's stream, putting my toes in to feed the almighty... Oh, that's right! It's... Yeah, no wonder no one's gonna come and watch me. I'm trying to share space with Dr. Clark. No wonder no one's coming to watch me. I'm trying to compete with the good old Dr. Alex Clark. I ain't got a cat and L's chance. How's he doing? Let's have a look. How's he doing? Is he actually streaming? Let's see. Oh no, it's a premiere.
Plans. Is all these plans, all the initial plans, are made at the start of the process before other people...
Oh yeah, it's a premiere. It's not, Dr. Clark is not actually streaming. Okay, that's alright. That's fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We are cool and good. We are fine. Montana is here. The Russian army just threw soldiers at the Japanese until they ran out of bullets. Not really. Given the nature of the war, given that we don't actually share any land borders, and there's no actual fighting going on, I assume the Russian army actually landed some quite skilled troops to do a raid on Japanese possessions. Wow, the storm is really... I don't know if we're going to actually meet. Oh, never mind. They're behind us. Cross the T, it's the Mikasa. Yeah, leading the fleet is the battleship Mikasa. That's a funny coincidence. Oh, Gridden, no! Gridden, no! She's run right into the pre-dreadnought squadron and got her teeth kicked in. Yep, that's the battleship Mikasa leading their fleet. She's up against 3 of ours. We've crossed their T, but it's a bit of a... They managed to turn away. I'm not fond of fighting night actions, especially not at this era. I'm quite happy just to let it slide away. It's not a trap, it's... Well, how would you describe it? It's more of a wasted opportunity, I guess. It's not a problem, per se. It's just... not ideal. That was actually a fairly even fight, but... yeah. Night actions, the... Lorinda... Yes. Yes, we will replace him. There we go, that's another one. Continued operations will secure total victory. They're on the verge of revolution. Like, they're on the verge of revolution. They're teetering on the edge of it. If I can just get the 4 battleships of the other of another squadron out here, I can put them under blockade. I just need to get those other battleships out here. Send them out in pairs. So I think the next... Well, I think one of them... Another one should be worked up. And then if we send out another pair of battleships and then another pair after that, in a couple of months we can have them actually blockaded again. Yeah, they're declining battles now. That's how desperate they're getting. And we'll have new and potent armoured cruiser reinforcements if they're still not done. Because we're not under blockade, we can actually keep the war. We can actually keep the war going. Like we're not at any risk of, you know, collapse or revolution. We're not spending a great deal of money on the fleet. Like we can keep the war going as long as we need to. Oh, there's Polkan, last of the Bogatyrs. She's found 2 Albers. No! 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 No, no, back to Vladivostok. Guard the Polkan with your life, boys. Coastal batteries, give them the business. Luckily, the ships that are with her are some of the powerful Orinda class protected cruisers. Like those are ships that can and will ruin an Alba class's day if they try to get in close. So we should be able to shepherd Pagoda Polkan into Vladivostok. And once she's home, I'll take command of those 3 cruisers, and then we will absolutely annihilate the enemies of the Imperial Russian Empire. I'm not losing the last of the Bogatyrs. Right. Okay. Now that we've got the Polkan home, it's time to take the 3 Rinda-class armed protected cruisers and show you why they're the most powerful protected cruisers in the world. Where are you, you Japanese bastards? Come here. Stand up and fight. Where are they? Where are they? Okay, apparently they're there. Okay, so... Got him! Gotcha! There you go. Hello, Sonny Jim. Hi there. How are you? Having a good time? Yeah, I know you are. Come here. Come on. Come and take your punishment like a man. Come on. That's it. Don't resist. You know it's useless. That's it. Come on. Come on, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Run right past the shore battery and take more 6-inch shells. That's it. Come on. There you go. That's it. Come on. Take some 7-inch rounds from protected cruisers that are your clear superiors. Come on. Come on. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Again? Again? That Yakumo class has to die now. Come on. Come on. Oh god, she is really quite badly damaged in terms of flooding. Come on, Vovoda, overhaul her. Put some rounds into her, make her stop. Come on. You're going to die now. Japanese have got lucky twice in this engagement. Now it's time for them to pay for that luck. Yes, thank you. Yes. Oh, they did manage to sink it. Duh! So, that's the Japanese are getting really good with their torpedoes. It's honestly a little bit terrifying. Okay, I know that they're not quite worked up, but they're both fair, and I need them out in the Far East now. So let's get them moved over there now, fast as we can. And then that means the last of the Retis vans can enter the slips. And there we go. We have 4 battleships building at any one time, and we are absolutely winning this war. Oh, fleet battle. This is not really what I'd call ideal. Okay, we've only got 2 battleships, which is a bit weird for a fleet battle. You know, like where's the fleet? Yeah, I may have to do research. Well, I've got research into damage control currently. Where enemies? Where are the enemies? I don't. Where enemies? I don't see them. No. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to pick that fight. There were 4 Japanese battleships around. Yeah, that would have been a 2-on-1 fight. Yeah, so strikes and anti-war demonstrations are rumored to take place in Japan. Oh, there we go. So that's our 2 new Varig-class large armoured cruisers. I'm hoping to deploy those to the Far East immediately to redress the cruiser gap that's been appearing. As you can see, they are, without doubt, the largest and most powerful armoured cruisers in the world. And while I do want to build destroyers, the thing is, they're not really much use to me. I need to think about how I'm going to do this. What's our current research like? So subdivision and damage control. Yeah, so we've got high priority on it. Got water tube boilers, which is quite good for destroyers. We've got destroyers, so we're going to drop that down. We're going to increase torpedo development. We're going to drop fleet tactics down to low, turrets and gun mountings to high, armor development down to low. And then what I need to do is, because they've got the 2 new large cruisers under construction, there's 1 more being built. Well, that's right, I promised I'd lay down another Voin as well to give us 2 ships, to give us 2 squadrons of 3. All of the Voyns are basically just improved versions, so what I might do is I might lay down a 4th Voyn for a full squadron of 4 of them. They can serve in Europe since they're tougher and bigger. The 4 Floras are currently being built. They'll be able to replace losses as well, which is fantastic. Things aren't great, but it's one of the few times I'm actually seeing the results of experience seen during the war actually coming into service during the war that they were actually laid down to fight in, funnily enough. It's a rare thing, that, in Rule the Waves. It's a very rare thing. You don't often see it. Go on, Vitaz. Yes! Good lad! Good lad! Just absolutely cleaned the chronometer of that Japanese ship. Good lad. Well done, Vitaz. Seems like if I give my captains the ability to move, they actually can do stuff. Good lad. Convoy attack. Very interesting. Okay. 2 battleships, 2... Oh, wow. This must be a really big convoy. This convoy must actually matter. Alright, let's get it. Let's go and get it. We can engage the enemy's capital ships later. We have to get through them to the enemy merchants. I think, yeah, that's a problem. They've got most of their battle fleet out here. So what we need to do is we need to break through them to the convoy. So ignore them. Ignore them. Doesn't matter. As long as we keep making them do this weird retreat, it's fine. As long as they retreat onto the convoy. That's what matters. I need to know when the convoy is sighted and where it's possibly going to. It's probably going to Sasebo, I guesstimate. Yep, there's the convoy. And the battleships are retreating right towards it. And there comes a point where they either stand and fight or they run right past the convoy. And at that point, it's, you know, mine to savage as I like. Then I can turn and engage them. Like, they've got to turn and engage at some point. Yeah, there we go. They've decided to turn and engage now. Oh, would you look at that? Storm. Wow, they're the ones coming in close. That's brave of them. Oh, they've foobarred. They've let me pull ahead. You've done it now. Mikasa seem to actually not be bearing up as well as you'd think. There's one of the small merchants damaged. There we go. Quick, through the merchant convoy, quick as we can. Damage and destroy as much as we can, then we can break off and get away. Oh! One of our battleships just torpedoed one of theirs. Revenge, motherfucker! Yes. Finally! Vengeance! That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. And it wasn't even a fleet battle. That's honestly kind of funny. Our cruisers are running absolutely rampant through the formation. This just gets funnier and funnier. That was funny. Yeah, it could be Japan's last effort to get supplies through before the arrival of the... They must know that there are battleships coming. Please tell me that's the really badly damaged Mikasa. The one I torpedoed, because if it is... No, it's a Fuso. It's funny. Wonder what happened to the badly damaged Mikasa. Ah well. An opportunity to rub out a battleship is an opportunity to rub out a battleship. I'm not complaining. It's isolated, it's by itself, it's got no friends. I'm not going to complain about the opportunity to sink another one of Japan's battleships, even if I wanted to actually sink that Mikasa, which is much more valuable. I'll not say no to the opportunity to sink another one of the Fuso class. Oh! Polka tried a torpedo shot, she didn't quite get it. There you go. Come on. There you go. That's it. Take some good hits. There you go, Fuso. That's it. Just surrender yourself to the guns. Come on. There you go. That's it. There we go. That's the way. Yeah, she's dead. Hey, that's gone really well. This defeat could actually bring them to the negotiating table. Be funny if it did. Come on. Well done. Huge success. Monumental victory. Just absolute success. It doesn't get much better than that. Oh my god, look at that. Good lord. Oh, they lost two. We actually did sink the Mikasa with that torpedo. That does it. Major victory. Battle of Toshima. Yep, there we go. That's got to be curtains. That's 2 Japanese battleships sunk. I've got 4 more coming out. They're going to be under blockade before too long. And of course, I've got the Varigs working up, and then they're going to transit out, which is going to make their armoured cruisers virtually impossible to operate. Because the Varigs are just so much better than anything they have. Oh, unknown ship is sighted. Whatever it is, it's faster than us. What the hell is it? It's faster than us by a country mile and a half. What is it? Oh, it's a Yakumo. Well, I want nothing to do with that. They were absolutely outmassing us by a factor of 25 to 1. Free to head for port. Nothing we can do now. If we lose a bunch of corvettes, we lose a bunch of corvettes. That's the way it is. I know, Montana. Woo is entirely the right word here. Woo is entirely the right word. That's the sort of decisive victory I've been trying to get for a while. Yes, please. I will actually buy those big 13s because that can actually be useful later on. Oh, Germans are contributing. Yeah, the Japanese Navy has got to be down now. Yeah, they really are down now. 5 armoured cruisers, 5 protected cruisers. Okay, yeah, I'm sending the Varigs out now to the Far East. They're worked up enough that I can send them. And the battleships are literally only like 3 months away now, all 4 of them. And that'll be enough. Once they've arrived, that'll be enough. That'll be it. Batch 1 Voins and Batch 2 Voins are also being built. Okay. That's Aurora again. Getting into fights with 30 knots is basically beyond anyone's ability at this point. Even destroyers can't break 30 knots at this point. There we go. Run, Aurora, run! There we go. And we broke away. Fantastic. Like I said, the goal of a raider is not to be sunk. Oh god, it's there again. What are the odds of running into you again? If we could take a Kaido off them, that'll be fantastic. Because Japan will be continually seeking to fight us, it's just the way it is. So anything that weakens them and strengthens us is just worthwhile to take. Because they will just come and fight us again. So there's no point trying to, you know, avoid tensions and stuff like that. You know what? The army's given me results 2 times out of 2. You want to know what? I trust my friends in the army to give us more results. One of their raiders has been interred. Go. Fantastic. The cruisers are moving now. Raid on coastal shipping. It's Gromboy, the oldest of our cruisers, leading a formation of very powerful light cruisers. Please, for the love of... Okay, daylight has arisen, so we can actually expect a reasonably good sweep here through Japanese coastal waters. So let's see what we can find. Okay, first thing found. Looks to be a pair of ships. Ah, a pair of cruisers. Let's get them. You two technically count towards the things I want to kill, so... You know what they say, gift horse, mouth, do not look. I think that's a large merchantman, looks like. Yep. Well, it's not large, but it definitely is a merchantman. Go. Yes, we absolutely will. We pick up oh, what's that? Is that another merchantman? I hope it is. Yes, it is. Japanese cruisers just left their merchant ships to die in coastal waters. Dear God, what message is that sending to the Japanese people? I wonder. We've sunk our 2 ships and we're about to withdraw, but there's a third right here, so why not go for more? Yeah, they're scuttling their ship. Back to Fusan, boys! Huge success. Dominated. Absolutely dominated. I can't believe how well this has all gone. 1 second. There. There we go. Yes, please. Victory! Champions! Oh! Blockade has just been enforced as the Russian battleships have arrived. Oh, God, it gets better. It just gets better. Blockade has now been enforced. I wonder, have the Germans sent stuff? No, they haven't. It's literally still just me. And we've got our armoured cruisers making their way. Yep, there we go. Fleet battle. Oh, excellent. Our 2 other ships have arrived in theatre. Oh, yep, this is the big one. This is it. This is Japan trying to break the blockade. If they fail here, it's over. Like, if they fail to break the blockade, this is it. Like, this is them smoked. This is them done. Leading the fleet is one of the new battleships, the Trihirana. Well. Yeah, the Japanese are basically trying to break the... Yeah, they basically aren't going to run. They know they can't afford to. If they run, the blockade just stays unbroken and we win. They have to try and stop us. Luckily, leading the line now are ships. One of the things I did with the Trihilianas is I up-armoured them. So they're much better able to take the sort of poundings that the less extended belts of the other ships that we've had, the other battleships haven't been able to take. So they can just get in close and just pound away. And there's very little the Japanese can do. Come on. Yep, she's being quite badly battered, that Fuso. Yeah, this is it. This is going to be the Battle of Tsushima, which I will name the definitive Battle of Tsushima, because this is the one that's going to result in a heroic Russian victory that will result There is nothing you can do, Fuso. This is the end of the line for you. The Imperial Japanese Navy's attempt to control the Pacific is over. The Pacific is a Russian ocean now. Oh yeah, she's so dead. Well, if the blockade was ironclad before, it's basically locked in completely now. And there's very little the Japanese can do to break it. They have not destroyed any of my battleships and they've lost one of their own. There's nothing they can do at this point. The blockade will basically now stay in place forever. and there is nothing they can do to prevent it. The pre-Red Pacific Fleet. Yeah, vodka for everyone. Yes, vodka for everyone. Huge success, great victory. Great success. Well, Montana, you were here for both streams. Seeing as the war is winding down now and we're going to win a great victory, apart from the increase the battle line speed, what do you think the takeaways are for fleet composition going forward? What do you think we need to do as we head towards the turn of the century? Do you think I've already done some of them with the cruisers and battleships I've built, or do you think there are areas that I still need to work on? Like deficiencies that the fleet has shown it's not capable of doing? Continued operations will secure total victory. "49 months. Good lord. Wow, we really have increased the size of our minefields, haven't we? Is that an enemy battleship? It is. It's the battleship Mikasa. Come on. Come over our minefields. Come on. We've just got to chase her at a relatively safe distance to make sure she can't really hurt us, but, you know, make sure that she knows she's not welcome here. Bit ballsy of the Japanese to send a battleship to raid our... you know, our fleet, but, well, what are you going to do? Bigger battleships, prototype battle cruisers. So yeah, that does seem to... do you think we need to build a class of smaller armoured cruiser? We've got like classes of new large armoured cruiser being built. But do you think we need some sort of fleet armoured cruiser? Something that can be built en masse? That's what I've been thinking about. Like, I've got like 7 large armoured cruisers building. But I feel like I need more. Things that aren't the big ticket items, basically. They didn't sink any... well, they did actually sink. Ah, well. Never mind. The Japanese are allowed 1 victory as a treat. And then we've got the 2 Floras coming into... first pair of Floras coming into service. And the first pair of Voynes not far behind. And the first quartet of 18-knot battleships also on their way through. Should be able to actually get the improvements in armor plate I wanted. With this, there we go, yep, new class of ship. Same thing as before, but improved sizes for the secondary guns and more armor plate. And still keeping that 18-knot top speed. Beautiful. Japanese Navy declines battle. They are still going to attempt to raid coastal shipping, however. Probably the only thing they really can do. Last of the Bogateers is still around. She survived her torpedoing incident. Where are these merchantmen? Can we get a report on where they are? I can't go to flank speed unless I know where. We definitely need more shore batteries around Vladivostok. Probably, I'm actually going to invest in some big 12-inch batteries. I don't know what the Japanese have brought against us, but I don't like not knowing. It does scare me when I don't know what the Japanese have brought, and it does make me go, I don't like it. I really don't like it. We could look at economized armoured cruisers as our plan for our post. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we'll be able to finish the Voynes, but I think the class of armoured cruisers that follows them in order to keep up the numbers is going to have to be smaller. I think you're absolutely right there. Yeah, they managed to sink one ship, but not two, so it was a marginal victory. Yes, the army has gone 3 for 3. The Russian army has gone 3 for 3 and has once again pushed the Japanese back from wherever we're fighting them. The Russian army keeps. Oh no! No! Oh dear, they couldn't reach 21 knots. Sadly. They're not faster than the ships they're replacing. But that's not so bad. At least they're actually in step with the ships that they are based on. And all of that for 500 less tons, which means they're cheaper to build and operate. So, it's not perfect, but you take what you can get. Cruiser action. Ah, one of the Variags has actually arrived in theatre. I wonder if she'll be leaving the... She is, yes. It's time to see what one of our newest armoured cruisers is made of. She's by far and away more powerful than the Japanese ship she's going to fight. We'll just have to see how she does. She's also the fastest cruiser in armoured cruiser in theatre by 1 knot. Oh, it's a Takao class. These are the ships that caused the Latinic class to be built. If you look at her, she's fairly powerful, but she's lightly armoured. The Latinic class is not, and she's also got a much heavier broadside. The Latinic can bring 8 guns to bear on the broadside, with 3 twin turrets and 2 casemate mounted 7-inch guns. The Takaos can only bring 5 guns to bear. We're also much faster than they are and more heavily armoured. We're much better suited to a close-range knife fight like this than they are. Oh, don't tell me they've jammed the rudder. Yep, they've jammed the rudder. She's actually going to get away. Ugh, because of luck rather than judgment. May as well stand the cruise down from... Come on, fix the rudder! They're gonna get away. Well, they didn't go far. Come on. Come here. Come here. Do not resist. Come on. Come on. If this is what one of them can evoke in the Japanese cruiser captains, think what will happen when all 3 of these ships show up and are operating as a full squadron. This is what one of these large cruisers can do. think about what will happen when all three of them are here. It's just insane. Come on. Ah, they all... What's that? An unidentified ship? Hello? Come here. And another one. Yeah, this is really not what you want to see, the Russian monster coming up behind you when you have no way to fight. I didn't come here for slim picking, so we'll break off. Yeah, true. I mean, we have been building a good... we have built 2 batches of fairly capable protected cruisers. And more of them are coming down the slips all the time. No, not now. We haven't finished. We need to get funds into the bank for when the post-war programs end. You know, for when the post-war budget cut comes in. We need to keep investing in dockyard space as well. Okay, go on, Svetlana, show me what you got. Oh, must be one of their armoured cruisers. Never mind. Yeah, that's right. No merchant ships for you to sink. It's only a matter of time now. Yep, no, that's it. They're just completely outmassed. They refuse to fight. There's only one result now. Now that they're under blockade, there's only one outcome that can happen now. Okay. Okay, no contact between fleets. No. Yeah, we just missed each other. That's fine. It was relatively inconsequential. There we go. There we got the various Flora class working up in the Baltic. I mean, honestly, I don't like cruisers. Is one thing I don't need in the Far East. I've got the Japanese outnumbered ridiculously. In terms of armoured cruisers, we're actually alright. We've got the... What? We've got all of the Varigs now in the Far East. Then the first 2 Voynes will actually enter the fleet as well. And then the batch 2s of them will also enter the fleet. That's a gun caliber. The only highest quality one we've got is 7 inches. Why it's our primary caliber for our armoured cruisers. What I'm going to do is, with the advances in technology, I'm going to actually take a Voyne. I'm going to strip off the wing turrets, leave the casemates in, because they're cheap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much displacement I can take off. I can take off 1,500 tons. That's still 15%, if not more, displacement. So I'm actually fairly happy with that. And that still gives us a ship with 5-gun broadsides. There's Vitaz. Go on, Vitaz. You've done well so far. Yes! Go on, Vitaz! Yep, there we go. Revolution. Thank you, Japan. Hokkaido is ours. We won the war, folks. We won. We won. We actually won. We actually won the war. You'd love to see it. We've now got a fleet of that many battleships in the Far East, and oh my lord. I need to halt the battleship construction program at the Batch 2 Voynes for a second, because yeah, we need to finish the cruiser program to get enough funding to actually do everything else we need to do. Not now. Yeah, we have to finish. I have to finish the batch 1 Voynes before we can do anything else. There we go. We finished the batch 1 Voynes, so we can resume construction on the batch 2s and resume construction on 2 of the battleships. Nope. We demand the guilty are brought to justice. I need more money. Okay, time for a fleet reorganization. So our 60-knot capital ships will be returning to Northern Europe to form the Northern European Fleet. Our older armoured cruisers are going with them because their jobs are primary. The Northern European Fleet has to be strong, but its role is primarily defensive. The Oleg class will be returning to the Black Sea to form the Black Sea Fleet, or the Black Sea's Armoured Cruiser Squadron. Bogatyr will be remaining in Northeast Asia, along with the 3 Varig class. The Voynes will be joining the Northern Fleet in Northern Europe. The old armoured cruisers of the Diana and Aurora class will be returning to the Baltic to form the Baltic Fleet's cruisers. The Yorindas... Actually, no, they won't. They will stay... Yep, cancel the ordered moves, please. Thank you. The Yorindas will move to the Northern Fleet. Again, most powerful ships, they need to be there. Along with the Floras. Because they are the ones preventing us from getting blockaded. We'll continue to... Wait a minute before I can do that. Why would you reduce naval... What the... Oh, they didn't. Oh, ho, ho. No, you did not. Oh god, what's the Japanese fleet like now? How much have they had to reduce their ships? Jesus. They've commissioned a lot of new... Yeah, most of their fleet strength is held up by armoured cruisers, nothing else. Yeah. Charities is what we need. We don't need armoured cruisers in the Baltic. Well, not really large ones. Our large armoured cruisers need to be in the Pacific because that's where they're going to be most useful and most needed. Because Japan will likely always have more armoured cruisers than us. There we go. Come on, scientists, pull your finger out your ass. Honestly, I'm not bothered. Morocco's not really... I mean, it would give me a coaling station in West Africa, but I don't really have any forces in the area, so it's not really likely we were going to be able to take it. World economy has recovered after the crisis. We will enlist their Navy League to help disrupt plans for a palace. Okay, there we go. We're now going to be able to resume construction on the second pair of battleships. Oh, finally, we've actually got... yep, I will tell them that they can have more steel for their profits. And I'm also going to drag in pairs, the ships for conversion to having fire control. And it'll be done one at a time, so that... nope. If you want Mozambique, France, you can have Mozambique. Not bothered. There we go. There we go. Their reconstructions are finished. That's good. So then they will sortie now to Northern Europe again. Then the other battleships of the Northern European fleet will get the fire control refit. There we go. Fantastic. We will then send the Voynes out to the Far East before they get the refit. The Rinders are going to be quite dependent on this refit, so they'll get it first. We may as well batch refit the entire... I do want to build some sort of cruiser for the Far East. Just something that's designed to serve out there. Oh, I like this. This is actually... Ooh. I like this. This is very, very nice. The Sapphire class. This is a new class of cruiser for work in the Far East with a reliable engine, so that it should, in theory, be able to retain that 23 knot speed for a good long while. There we go. We can build 3 of those at a time. Yeah, beating the army is top priority. Great Britain has taken over Hijaz. Middle East and Great Britain policies intensify. Right, okay, so for some reason the Olegs ended up in the Black Sea. That's no good. They need to end up in the Baltic, and actually the fastest way to do that is to fit them with central rangefinders. There we go. Floras need their rebuilds. There we go. Marvellous. Fantastic. And then the Varigs will get theirs, because then they won't leave, because Northeast Asia is a rebuild zone for us, so they will actually just remain where they are, which is very nice. So let's move the first pair of battleships out to Northeast Asia, so that we've got them out there. We've got the rebuild cycles of various ships ongoing, and we've got the new cruisers and new battleships all being constructed. I need 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to leave you with the nice rambling screen, and when it goes away, you'll know that I'm back. Hello, folks. Sorry for keeping you waiting. All one of you. Well, Montana is the only one watching, but it is nice to have a regular viewer. But yeah, so welcome back. To the next phase of the long-term plan. Now that we've won our first war and decidedly knocked Japan down a peg, now is the time to leverage it. Yeah. I'm Russia. I can't really afford to not take social reforms if they're offered. Now we've got the funds. We've got the funds to actually keep the building program going, so that's something. We've got crop armor, which is very good. And all the rebuilds have come out, so that's all fine, that's all fine. Varrigs have come out of their rebuild. The Olegs are now out of their rebuild. They're in the Baltic, which is fine. Bogatyr I'm going to shift to Northern Europe to lead the fleet that's there, and which is fine. So then those two are coming, which is fine. The Rinders and the Floras are going to be shifted to Northern Europe as that force as cruisers. And I'm thinking of building a diminutive battleship for the Baltic. Something very small, very cheap. Whoa, that's too big. So is that. Good lord. Okay, this I can work with. So I'm thinking of a very cheap, very fast battleship. Go. Thing is, with Krupp armor, you can get away with much lighter displacement. And I will point out, this ship is supposed to be a second-class battleship for the Baltic. It's supposed to make sure we've got battleships in the Baltic, but that are actually cheaper to run than the current force of basically dregs that I've got there. That's the basic premise. Yeah, I'll have a crack at Austria-Hungary. Not now. What I will do is I'll bring the Voyn class in for their fire control fits. There we go. Fantastic. And there's the last of the Floras, so she can join the Northern European fleet. Yes, please. I want peace, arm for war, spend more on the Navy. Absolutely, in this particular case, we need it. 4 crews to finish their construction. That's it, Japan. Come back up through the... Yes, please. Bigger 8-inch guns are very nice. Thank you. And there we go. All of the ships are now in service. They can now sortie out to Northeast Asia to form the core of the Pacific... Wait, no. Not the Pacific Fleet, sorry. Northern Fleet. Thank you. To the Northern Fleet with you. And then we've got the second pair of Retisvans coming out, which is good. Problem is I have a lack of modern guns. I'm half tempted to buy just a pair of battleships from abroad. Probably from France, see if we can get hold of some good quality 12-inch guns. Like, I'll buy them big so that they're, you know, actually powerful. And stick with our current standards for armouring that we have. The French have gone absolutely mental with their armour scheme, but I can't say I blame them. There we go. Quality -1 guns. Yes, I know. I'm literally ordering one of them as sort of a prototype, if you will. Well, depends if I have no concerns over the Italians. Of course, sir. I'll be happy to man the new yacht. Just give you more prestige. Oh, thank God. Longer gun barrels. Please, give me longer gun barrels. I really don't want to have to order ships from France if I can avoid it. And there's the other one. So, Northeast Asia, away you go. Started compiling. Right. The Tsar dictates that all future armoured cruiser designs are no larger than 1,500 tons. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I would probably do the same thing myself. You're at the Ganguts to have that quality of gun. And then trim their weight down even further. Make them even cheaper to build. We'll join an international squadron sent to condemn the violence. Oh, that's an interesting choice by the US. Okay, we can afford to lay down another 3 Sapphires, so we will. Not now, the Ganguts can wait. Oh yes, please, I will actually have that. 400-ton destroyers. And then we got 500 tons right on top of that. Excellent, excellent. Yes, please. I will take another Sapphire, please. I blame Austria-Hungary for the problems in the Balkans. Absolutely, unequivocally, all the time. Yes, Germany, I will happily extend our security arrangement. Yes. Build railroads. Excellent. Oh. There we go. Well, we secured the island of Hainan, which is very good. Means we can actually operate ships in Southeast Asia. I will criticize Austria-Hungary. Excellent. Austria-Hungary isn't aligned to anybody, is it? Shit. Okay, yeah, I need to back the fuck off from Austria-Hungary. I absolutely need to back off from Austria-Hungary. Like, I absolutely need to back off with immediate effect. No, I need to drop tensions right down, because Austria-Hungary is allied to the UK. I need to drop those tensions right down. Yes, please. Thank you. Please head out to Northeast Asia without delay. Now the first 3 Saphirs. They need to head out to Northeast Asia without delay. And we really need to do a destroyer building program, but right now I have other things that I need to deal with that are more important. We will join an international squadron sent to condemn the violence. And now I can afford to build the 8th Saphir that will bring the Pacific Cruiser Squadron up to 8. Which is what we need. We will avoid war with the US right now, but prepare for future conflicts by strengthening the Navy. There we go. The Tsar wants me to build 4 additional battleships. Okay. These are all diminutives, they're not... honestly, it's... The 10-inch guns are even better than our current level 12s. And this will probably be the last class of Dreadnought that I build as Russia. So pre-Dreadnought I build as Russia, so... I can probably get... And for that sort of displacement I can probably squeeze them in at 1,500 tons. Make them very tough. Yeah, Spain, I'm sorry, I don't really care. Yes, please, order 4 of them. We have the budget to actually afford it. There we go. Of course, this is a matter of honor to fulfill our obligations. Russia and France are now at war. Well, we'll leave a token force to guard Northeast Asia, but the majority, we'll leave most of the forces in Northeast Asia, but a large chunk of our forces will transit to Southeast Asia to contest the French fleet there. Some of our older cruisers will protect trade. There we go. Well, it is going to be the Northern European fleet that's going to bear the brunt of the fighting. Luckily, it's where the majority of our battleships are. So thank heaven for some small mercies. Back off to war we go. France isn't actually allied to anybody. So, and it's me and Germany against France. I'm sorry, but France is absolutely outmatched in Europe. Where's the German Where is the German fleet? Oh no, it's there. So France will be under blockade in a minute. There we go. A large number of our battleships and cruisers is going in to raid coastal forces. And we'll have to see how we do. Don't forget, these are the ships that saw us through the Russo-Japanese War. They're tough, punchy vessels. It's a French armoured cruiser. I presume she's the screen for the French battleships. Since they've got to be some around, surely. There we go, boys. That's it. Keep it up. There we go. That's it. If we can start the war by sinking a merchant and a French armoured cruiser, I'd say that's pretty good innings. Especially with how large these armoured cruisers are. Come on. Don't run. Oh well. Advance at speed, gentlemen. Oh my god, he actually did slow down. Let's overhaul him before he puts on speed. Come on! There we go. Oh dear, that's... Yeah, that is the end for you, Sunshine. That is the end. That is about the long and short of it. That is where your story ends. Yep, there it is. There's very little the French can do at this point. There we go. We achieved our goal. Excellent. First raid of the war was a huge success. Although I will start rotating the battleships in one at a time for central firing refits, because they're gonna need them. We just won. We sank a merchantman and a French armoured cruiser in the first engagement of the war. These battleships are just as effective as I thought they'd be with a central firing. Well, they haven't even got central firing yet. That happened literally just prior to the outbreak of war, and they're gonna get that now. What a great way to start off the war with a massive victory. Oh, and we're blockading them. From the first turn of the war, they're under blockade. But that's not my main goal here. Oh, no, no, no. My main goal is actually out here. Because my plan is to start invading French colonies in the Far East. We will continuously invade French colonies in the Far East. With honestly, the overmatch we have over the French Navy, I can afford to drag in all 3 ships for a reliability rebuild and central firing. And then we'll do the same thing to the other Poltavas later. Oh, nice! The French lost 2 light cruisers to Germany's 1. Fantastic. Okay, that's fine. One of the Baltic trade protection cruisers. Fleet battle. Please tell me the Germans are joining me, because if they're not, we've got a problem. Nope, I'm not dealing with that. Send Vareg down south to Southeast Asia. There we go. Open design for a rebuild. Central firing, 3 stations. Rebuild the ships. Most excellent. Oh, the Gangets will be done soon. And that means I can finally retire the wastes of space that are these things. We're taking Nam. We are in fact taking Nam. This is one of the things that will happen. Oh fuck! The French have large. Yes, we've invaded. We've invaded Tonking. Now we're gonna invade Annam. I'll fucking do it again. Can do it up north as well. Oh, we're just out of range. Just gonna nick off with the entirety of French Southeast Asia, you know, while I'm here. Yeah, the number of ships on trade protection is rapidly spiraling up. There we go, small engagement. Convoy attack, now this is more like it. Crank up to 20 knots and let's go and get that convoy. That's why we're here. We're here for the convoy. We're not here to sink enemy warships. The convoy is our target, and they have just left it wide open, which... It's an interesting strategy, I grant you, but not what I'd call an award-winning one. Your cop may not be able to be saved, nothing can be done about it, but while they're off chasing her, the thing they're actually meant to be defending gets absolutely ravaged by my cruisers. It's like, yeah, it's like, yay, we sunk a cruiser. Congratulations, your entire merchant convoy you were defending got destroyed. How do you feel? The French officer in command of this debacle is going to get court-martialed, I guarantee it. She's already sinking, you just wasted a torpedo on her for no good reason. There we go. That's the way. Well done, boys. Well done. An entire convoy of French merchant ships trying to get through the blockade savaged. And it cost us one cruiser? That's a... Like, technically, it's a tactical and strategic victory. It's like... Yeah, congratulations, you sunk a French light cruiser. Sorry, a Russian light cruiser. We killed an entire convoy of supplies you desperately needed. Yeah, thanks. I'd call it embarrassing, but, well, it is. And I can also divert the second batch of Sapphire-class cruisers from going out to the Far East, where we have supremacy, to Northern Europe to make up for the losses. Like, I have ships actually going spare right now. I can do it. How much is it? 229? No, I'm not taking the fight. Like, I don't need to take those battleship engagements when it's huge risk to me. And... You get the point. There's no point. Okay. Now this is where the older age of the light cruisers and the heavy cruisers and the force is coming back to bite us. But there are, I believe, the merchants. Yes, they are. So the plan here is really quite simple. We are going to charge. We're going to charge right past the armoured cruisers. and we're just going to rampage through that convoy. That is what we're going to do. So what are these French ships anyway? Colbert class, which is fairly capable. Duprat-Thiers, which isn't. It's a mix of old and new ships, but the Germans have brought 2 of their new armoured cruisers, which are absolutely cleaning house. Enabling my older cruisers to actually just completely go to town. Right. Yes, we will actually detach the destroyers to go and rescue survivors. Right, and now we run towards the evening dusk and say, haha, nah, 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 you can't catch us. Oh, fuck. Quick, let me just save the Almas real quick. Would you kindly bugger off? Leave her alone. Thank you. Let me break away as one unit into the darkness. When was the guillotine banned as an execution method? Oh, not until the 1960s, I think. That's another French convoy savaged because their cruiser captains wanted to go off and chase us rather than sticking with the convoy and defending it. This time it was defended by armoured cruisers, and more of them, and we still won. And these are my oldest armoured cruisers as well, the Bayern class. Sorry, Pamiat Azova class cruisers. Yeah, I'm sorry, France, you were planning on winning this war, were you? Crush them completely. Yes, we've taken over Tonkin. Annam is next. And then Cochin, China. Yes. We're still building our next generation of battleships. Which may end up being the last generation of Okay, uncertain margin is superior. Uncertain margin? We've literally... They have no ships in the area. Yeah, I know what this means. We need to basically not take the engagement. Okay, yep, we are not taking the engagement because that ship is probably far superior to us. And it's literally not worth it. Like, I'll let them run the blockade, it's fine. Wonder if Dr. Clark knows I'm streaming. Continual operations will secure our total victory. I don't know why you're being accelerated. You shouldn't be. mean, the French are under blockade. My naval budget is actually equivalent to the German and French naval budgets, roughly. It's like 20,000 in it. So... and a good chunk of their extra tonnage is destroyer tonnage, which... is fair. There we go. Excellent. Another coastal raid. Ooh, by two of our fast light cruisers. Some of our new 6-inch light cruisers, you know, the ones that you said were really nice. There's two of them. I mean, there's two German cruisers there as well, but these ones are just the bee's knees. Let's go in at about 18 knots. So we've got a relatively good margin of speed. We're able to keep moving relatively swiftly. I need to go on a destroyer building spree after this war's over. Oh, come on, where are the French merchantmen? Gotta be here somewhere. Ah, speak of the devil, they shall appear. Find one, I need to find another. What we'll do is we'll hook in through this gap and see. I can't find any merchantmen in here. There must be some knocking around. Ah! Giffon, good man. There it is. I can't believe it got away from Giffon. That's all I'll say. Yes, we did it! We did it! We managed it! We managed to just in time as well, but we did win. We won that scenario. Excellent. There we go. Annam has been invaded. Can we invade Shanghai? No. Sadly not. But we can invade oh, we can't invade St. Jack's yet because we don't quite have the range to. Once we take Kanaram, we'll be able to. But okay, it's fine. We're still gonna easily take two of France's possessions, regardless of what happens during the peace. I mean, to be fair, the Saphir class are basically what you're describing. They're the cruisers I've literally built. They're a little bit big for what you're describing, but they're about right. The problem is destroyer squadrons don't really work that way in Rule the Waves. Sadly. 498 VP? No. 2 battleships, 5 armored cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and 9 destroyers. Okay, let's see if we can't actually kill some French battleships, because apparently intelligence is saying there's only going to be 2 enemy battleships in the action. So that's not too bad. Like, actually, that actually means we've got them outnumbered. If the intel's correct. It should be, though. I've got high intel on, so it should give me accurate intelligence on what the enemy are planning. Yep, intel looks like it was spot on. That does in fact look to be a pair of French battleships. No, there's 4 of them. That's not too bad. And oh, some of them are old. Some of them are bloody hell. Those Voltaire class aren't worth squat. Good lord. Oh, good god, these ships aren't worth jack. They're all old. The French have sent the B team out to fight us. Yeah, this really isn't... I wonder if these ships have even had a refit. This looks to be like the French B team in terms of capital ships. Bloody hell, Stuttgart, Scharnhorst and Gneisenau are going toe-to-toe with the French battle line. Like, guys, you are not battleships. Ugh. Oh, that's a destroyer attack. Yep, that is a flotilla attack. That is exactly what that is. I know exactly what that is. That's either the enemy battle line or it's an enemy cruiser, and I don't know. Oh no, it's an enemy armored cruiser that just got shattered by our guns. Oh bloody hell! They've just pulled a encirclement on me. That's no good. Bit of a night action going on here, but it's one in which we seem to be getting a good measure of our opponents. These French ships are old, they're not even the equivalent to these vessels, but they are giving a fair account of themselves. Okay, 2 of the French battleships are cut off from the rest of their formation. Let's see if we can't get some kills and hope that there are no French destroyers around. Oh, for God's sake, the rudder's jammed. No, no, no! No, I didn't want to do this. No, for fuck's sake, no! God damn it. Oh, for God's sake, no! No, because the rudder of the lead ship jammed, if I lose all 3 of these battleships because of that, I'm gonna be absolutely pissed. I lost a battleship because the lead ship's rudder jammed. I'm gonna get that bloody Brennus class though. She is not getting away. If I have to lose a battleship in this, so do they. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I have to lose a battleship, then so do they. I am so pissed we lost a battleship to a rudder jam. That's just so annoying. The rudder of the lead ship jammed, so the others just followed it in. It's so annoying. That's so tragic. It's just gutting. Like, that actually is a gut punch. On that run-in, we just had a rudder jam at the worst possible moment. Oh, we lost 2 battleship. Sorry, 1 second, folks. Something's just come up. I just can't believe we lost battleships. Well, we lost that one, boys. Well, we've still got them under blockade at least, so that's something. Well, next turn, let's see what happens. Convoy attack. Chance to redeem ourselves. Still gutted by... And a Vietnam for a battleship. We lost 2 battleships, sadly. Just stings that. As long as we find the convoy, we're alright. It's a pair of French battleships. That can't be right. It's not. Where's the convoy? Got to be here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Found it. These old Pamyat-Azova class cruisers are old, but they are tanky! Too late. We found the convoy before it got dark. Oh my god, we may actually sink the 2 cruisers that were escorting it as well. Just through sheer force of 6-inch guns. More kills! Feed the old cruisers! Well, that was revenge. Well, that was a multi-spectrum operation that resulted in a fair few kills. I saw that night, but that's not really relevant right now. But thank you for telling me. Oh, okay, that's a victory. Just casually sinks two armored cruisers, 4 destroyers, and 6 merchant ships. Refuses to elaborate further. Leaves. I think this is the second Battle of the Bay of Biscay, I think. Well, that's that way of doing it. So we did manage to invade that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did manage to invade that, so... Excellent. Which is fantastic, that's all well and good. So, just give me 5 minutes, folks. I'll be right back. I see. Right, Knight. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so... more time to blow things up. Oh wow! The French have actually managed to pull forces into the area to try and stop my invasion. And one of my most modern light cruisers is there to meet them. How lovely. Hello, French light cruiser. What are you? Oh, you're adorable! Come here so I can kill you! You are actually utterly adorable. Come here so I can pound you into scrap with 6-inch shell fire. Oh, you're adorable. Laughs in Russian cruiser supremacy. I really did find a winner with this one. Oh, whoops. Thank you! Thank you, Montana! We win. There we go. Victory. Yeah, I'll buy that. France is still blockaded and is probably rapidly spiraling towards revolution. Oh cool, it's our new fast cruisers raiding convoys. This is going to go well. You do realise that despite the fact there are more of you, you physically can't stop me from getting to the convoy, right? I am just that much faster than you. I have a 3-knot speed advantage, and I'm better armed than you all are. With a better layout of guns and more armour. Okay, come on, draw ahead, draw ahead, draw ahead, draw ahead. There we go, 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 there we go. One of them hit by a torpedo. Yes, there we go. Alright, we got through. Fantastic. Brilliant. Alright, let the convoy raiding begin. Laughs in quality over quantity. Cower before my magnificence. My god, these cruisers are terrifying. I've created monsters. These things are absolutely terrifying. And I mean that, they are actually terrifying. No, the rudders are jammed. No, this is not what we want. Ah, there we go. The surfactant was forced to break off. My ships are badly battered, but they're still able to absolutely annihilate the enemy cruisers. It's not even funny. I do win. I really do win. It's not even funny at this point. Please, close and have a crack at us. I dare you. Ah, feck. They got one of them. But that luckily does free up Vasilichev to actually chase the other ship down and get its revenge. Hi there. All your friends are gone. You're now mine. Come on, die, damn you, die. You're so weak and pathetic a ship. Die! Hit him hard. Well, that was brutal, but we did sink 2 enemy light cruisers and a bunch of convoys, so it was well worth it. Third Battle of the Bay of Biscay. The army had better deliver victory. The French lost another armoured cruiser. Wow. Bloody hell, France's... Jesus. Yeah, the French have lost... Yeah, the French have lost a lot of ships. They are really down. He lost one of the Saphirs in combat in Europe, but that's okay, we've got a replacement coming. I mean, these ships are pretty good. See what I can get away with 7,000 tons. Can I get 25 knots out of them? So what if we go for 24? And dual guns fore and aft. That works. That actually really works. Then I can have 4-inch secondary guns. And actually armour the turrets effectively. I will leave the secondary guns unarmoured. Nice. Oh, and central firing. Nice. Improve on an already fantastic design and take it further. There we go. Yeah, yep, as I was right, this is the last class of pre-dreadnoughts I'll ever build. Since my next class of ship will be a dreadnought. A slow dreadnought, but a dreadnought nonetheless. There we go. It is admittedly a Ganget style, but it is admittedly a, you know, style of warship that's perhaps fallen out of fashion. You know, a hexagonal dreadnought is not what you'd call the best warship in the world. It's a fax class. Very much the mirror of this style of vessel, except she doesn't have the big 7-inch guns that the Gridden does. And those big 7-inch guns can really hurt. Oh yeah, the Syphax is being slowly overhauled. There we go. That's the way. The French are not scary. That is where you were incorrect, sir. No, French armoured cruisers didn't suck at all. They were actually some of the best. The French actually realised what armoured cruisers were meant to do. Rather than be mini battleships, they're supposed to be cruiser killers. Good at keeping the seas with fairly decent range. The French actually got the armoured cruiser paradigm right with somewhat smaller caliber guns, but they were still hard hitting. And they had lots of them. And French cruisers were fast, long-ranged. They weren't bad at all. But the French armoured cruisers just didn't... Oh, you're kidding me. Really? It was a mutual kill? Are you kidding? Do not let them off cheaply. Press for hard terms. Yes! 12 value. So, Cochin, China. Shanghai. Annam. And we'll get Madagascar. Oh my lord. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot to seize. Oh wait, was Annam not on the list because I couldn't... Oh. It's weird. Never mind. There's a little French exclave in China, but... But, would you look at that? We actually managed to do it. We actually managed to pull it off and walk away from that war with a basically complete and total victory. And we're about to lay down France's... Sorry, we're about to lay down our first dreadnought. Just... that's amazing. We have a lack of ships on foreign stations? Question mark? Ah well, it's what the corvettes are for. And yeah, some of the really bad older cruisers that I'm not really bothered about. That's their job. To basically be run into the ground on foreign station. Yep, Japan is basically the next risk of war. Well, gentlemen, here we go. First a pair of ships. And then another pair of ships. 4 dreadnought battleships. And then we scrap the obsolete ships that used to serve in the Baltic Fleet, as they have been replaced by the new Gangut-class second-class battleships. Oh no, the British had good cruisers, but the French cruisers were also good. But now, we're building our first class of dreadnought, which is fantastic. Dominican Republic. Go on then. Hey! Russian Dominican Republic. Ah yes. Warm water port. Oh, the British got there first with the King George V class. Oh. Still, we're building more dreadnoughts than anyone else is. And she's not exactly what I'd call excellent. She's only got a 6-gun broadside. And our first generation of dreadnoughts are more working with our 18-knot battleships than they are anything else. They're designed to be supports for the present pre-dreadnought battle fleet, and to enable the final retiring of the old 16-knot ships that saw us through the wars with France and the war with Japan. No, sir. Well, no, it's the Helgoland if we're going to be really accurate here, because she's got 12-inch guns. Right, next turn. Oh, hang on. Oh, the game's having a moment. Hang on, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties, folks. Technical difficulties. And we're back. Look at the Russian Empire. Shanghai, Hainan, most of French Indochina, Madagascar, the Dominican Republic. We're about as big as we've ever been. And we've easily surpassed France. We're basically now coming up on being the rank 3 naval power. It goes Britain, Germany, us. We've even got more naval budget than the US does. Question is, will we be able to keep it? We've got the 4 dreadnoughts building. And the last 3 dreadnoughts of the Russian fleet also building. The only question is what should follow them. I'm half tempted to follow them with another repeat class of dreadnoughts. We've got 11-inch guns now, so that would perhaps work. This could work. Bring the armor back up to displacements more like what we're used to. There we go. A repeat class of dreadnoughts. This is Sadievich. You know how I said I was going to build destroyers? Well, yeah, obviously, French dreadnoughts were about the worst French battleships ever got. Like, France was doing alright in the pre-dreadnought game, then they completely screwed the pooch when they started building dreadnoughts. There we go. Not now. We'll keep that in the... keep our powder dry for now. But we should be able to build our new class of... We might even be able to build... 8 dreadnoughts all at once. Russia just casually building 8 dreadnoughts all at once. It's without doubt Japan. Like, Japan is the root of all the problems. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's actually adorable. Ah, excellent steam turbines. Then we lay down the 4 Sadievich class ships. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, I'm going to use my prestige to turn him down. I don't want an incompetent officer commanding one of our 8 pre-dreadnought battleships. No, thank you. No, we're on super large. We're on the realistic fleet size. We're on about the biggest fleet size we can have. Oh, they can't even reach their design speed. That's annoying. Oh, it looks like the Germans also broke our agreement. That's a shame. I need more funding. Multinational force. Let's lower tensions a bit. I want more funding, but not tensions with Britain and France now that I'm alone. I do actually have steam turbines, so I can actually design a battle cruiser now. What else can you give me? Oh, that's perfect. That's actually beautiful. Nine inches of belt armor. 90 rounds per gun. It's a battle cruiser, so you give it speed-focused engines, obviously. Yep, that's actually fine. I'm actually A-okay with that. Arm of the turrets to be 9.5 inches thick. And then we'll have the Navarin-class battle cruisers. Oh, they have less torpedo protection. I'll spend the displacement on that then. There we go. Excellent. And it gets even better. I can revert the Navarins to be oil-fired. It just gets better and better. Well, what I need to do now is I need to rapidly work up destroyers, and I'm not even joking. I need to rapidly work up a fleet of modern destroyers. 3-inch guns. Normal accommodation, medium range. Perfect. Yes, I have the tension available to actually be able to say the hawkish government can do what it likes. It means I can start building my destroyers now! In batches of 20. I may actually even be able to... I may actually... Oh, bloody hell. Indefatigable. Good lord. Ah, well, she won't be largest for long. She's basically the same as my ship, except different. Ugh, proto-battle cruisers. There's no point to them. British, yes, there's a lot of proto-battle cruisers going around. Japan is building some dreadnoughts, but not that much. Yeah, we'll buy the company, and we'll build the best rangefinders in the world. Yep, Navarin, thank you. I'm going to make it oil-fired with turbines, just because it's even funnier. And if we do that, it means I can even have reliable engines that will do 27 knots. Oh god, this is going to be brutal for whoever wants to try and fight this Kinburn class. She's oil-fired, she has reliable engines. So, nope, sorry, I'm not agreeing to any armaments conferences. I'm about to leap ahead of everyone else in dreadnoughts and battlecruisers. I am not going to give up that lead. No thank you. Oh yeah, you better believe we're turning it into an aircraft carrier. I'm about to leap ahead of everyone else in terms of dreadnoughts. And then I'm just going to build 4 battle cruisers. Oh, she can't. Oh, she can't do... Oh no, wait, this actually works quite well. These ships can actually work really well with these ships in the Northern Fleet. Which means we can retire the old 16-knot battleships. And the Sarajeviches can work in the Eastern Fleet. We can get what we're building. We'll build 3 Navarins for now. And then we'll keep building destroyers as best we can. I blame Japan for the fighting in the Balkans, because clearly Japan has something to gain from fighting in the Balkans. There we go. This has got to be the most... Wow, Russia's actually looking to over... Like, I am now the rank 2. I am the rank 2. I have the largest naval budget behind Great Britain's. I am the rank 2. I am the one who knocks. Thank you. Yes, I will have more naval bases. Let me just actually open... decrease the guns. Oil-fired turbines. Reliable engines. Give me 28 knots. Light cruiser armor scheme. Thank you very much. There we go, 25 knots on oil-fired turbines. Beautiful. With reliable engines which ensure that they will basically just run forever and never conk out. Perfect. It just gets better and better. Now I can have 900-ton destroyers. Excuse me. There we go. We will join an international squadron. Oh no, come on boys, we can do better than that, surely. Oh, hang on. No, it's... That's no good. Okay, fantastic. Come on, knots on oil-fired turbines. Battleship. Actually, hang on. Clear all values. Because what I'm going to do, gentlemen, is I'm going to push Russia's next class of dreadnoughts to, well, basically be world beaters. That is literally not what I wanted. Oh, that can work. Do not need that many 16-inch guns. There we go. She weighs a bit too much. Why? What's... Armor and armament. I'll squeeze the low armor scheme in order to get 8 14-inch guns on a ship before 1912. Because that's just funny. And this concept amuses me greatly. Anglo-European alliance against Russia. Nah, we're fine, we're good. Yep, we'll sell arms to people in the Balkans. So you two can serve in the Northern Fleet. All the Safirs are in Northeast Asia, where they should be. So half the destroyers go to Northern Europe. The other half go to Northeast Asia. Wow, the Raiders and the Flores took a massive pounding in that war. Where are we? Open design for a rebuild. Central range, central firing. Replace the machinery with oil-fired turbines. How much speed can I squeeze out of these ships? 24 knots. That'll do. They're actually still useful in this present era. So I'm happy to pay for that because it'll cost less than building a new cruiser to their displacement. Actually, will it? Good lord, it might even cost... Well, given that I'm not going to be building any new armoured cruisers, that makes perfect sense to me. So, rebuild these ships. Not now. These battleships will take the place of the other ships on the build queue. Oh, for God's sake! All of our dreadnoughts are 17 knotters. That's annoying. Wow. No thank you, Spain. Then we'll build... We'll avoid war right now, but we'll strengthen the navy. Then I'll build another dreadnought. The only person matching me for build tonnage for dreadnoughts right now is the UK. And the only reason they're beating me is because they're also having to build battlecruisers, which, to be fair, I'm also having to build as well. Oh, good lord, those Japanese capital ships are not even worth their weight in pay, but never mind gold. That Japanese battlecruiser's a mild problem, though. I'm going to send those battleships out to North... No, we'll send the 12-inch gunships out to Northeast Asia, and I'll move the newer ships up, and we'll move the more heavily armored ones with torpedo defense into Northern Europe. Well, 8 14-inch guns on a battleship, and they're going to be done before anyone else has commissioned anything like it. No one else is working on ships that even carry guns bigger than 12 inches, so Russia's getting in there first. The UK's battlecruisers really aren't. They're all these indefatigable types. Our cruisers have slightly smaller guns, but they're better armoured, and they're faster. Our cruisers are actually our battle cruisers are actually superior to theirs. So we've got the rebuild of the armoured cruisers going through, and then in 2 months I'll be able to design the next generation of battle cruiser, which will probably be yeah. Yeah, bring tensions with Germany down. Okay, so... Right. Time to build a battle cruiser. What do you think? It's a battlecruiser version of our battleships. It's literally just our battleships, but capable of 28 knots with 8 14-inch guns. It is quite likely going to absolutely shatter any other battlecruiser it fights. Well, the socialists have come in, and they've just shattered my naval building program. I mean, admittedly, it's not a communist revolution, so I'll take what I can get, but still, remember, if a communist revolution happens, I lose the game. But, yeah, I am very concerned about my ability to keep the building program going as it is. I don't think I can keep going. There we go. Um... It's somewhat terrifying, but not overly so. It's terrifying in a way that I was so close to victory and then the Socialists got elected because apparently we were spending too much money on the Navy, which is... No, we weren't. Like, we were building a Navy that was better than anyone else's save Britain's. And then they want me to. Then they want to slash my budget. Right as I'm starting the Super Dreadnought program. I now barely have enough funds to build 2 ships at once. We can build 2 of our 14-inch battleship, 2 of our 14-inch capital ships at a time. Not the massive numbers we were building before. Our budget has basically slashed stupidly. We're now behind the French and the Germans again. We were building a navy that would have... Knight, that's not how Rule the Waves works. You have to jump in gun caliber because someone else will. Like, for example, the British already got there before I did with Incomparable. So the British were already doing it. That's not how Rule the Waves works. Well, I can keep... Well, okay, I can build 1 battlecruiser and 1 battleship at one time. Okay, that's good. I can work with that. That's not too bad. No, we'll keep things as they are right now. It's helping me fund the Navy. And the British already have 14-inch ships, so I need these 14-inch ships. Yeah, Britain, you can have Crete. I don't care. Also, I'm never going to fight Britain. Okay, so Japan really super bad wants a war. I mean, alright, I'll just shunt over the dreadnoughts to Northeast Asia. Because, I mean, I've already got 4 of them in theatre. So I'm already matching Japan's dreadnoughts, you know, in numbers. All I have to do is deploy the 4 more, and then suddenly, oh dear, you're buggered. And I'll also deploy the 3 battlecruisers as well, just in case Japan really, really super badly wants this war. Just to remind them of what happened the last time they tried this. It didn't go well for them. Better 12-inch guns, that's quite handy. Let's see if we can get an agreement back with Germany again. Hey! There we go, back with the Germans once again. Russian-German alliance worked so well for us in the past. Well, if they want to fight them, we're ready for them. Well, gentlemen, war has broken out between Japan and Russia. Once again, the second Russo-Japanese war. I'm not trying to outbuild the British Knight. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to outbuild everyone else who's not Britain. And I'm succeeding. I'm not trying to outbuild Britain, Knight. I'm trying to outbuild everyone else. And I'm succeeding. Oh, they've given us enough funds to build 2 of the battle cruisers at once, which is good. Right, and on this bombshell, at the start of the second Russo-Japanese War, when this stream started with the first Russo-Japanese War still ongoing, it is time to end. Russia has entered the Dreadnought era. We have the second largest fleet of Dreadnoughts in the world, although in terms of battle cruisers we are behind some of the other powers. But we have the Japanese just thoroughly outmassed in every aspect. It's going to be a short, sharp, and horrifically bloody war. But we're going to win. Almost ridiculously easily. And with that, gentlemen, that is it for this week's stream. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've had a fantastic evening. Funny thing is, Knight, during the first Russo-Japanese War, the Russian army was given funding by me 3 times, and 3 times they succeeded. So I actually have great faith in the Russian army. Also, Japan isn't allied to Russia. It's Knight, Rule the Waves 3 is not a historical simulator. Alliances change and flux on the fly. And right now, Japan is not allied to anybody. Nor is Britain. But yeah, take care, folks, and I'll catch you next time, where we will absolutely stomp Japan into a pace next weekend. Bye-bye!